Good morning, my little raw doggers. Guess who I have here with me? I have the infamous Lilah,
the one, the only,
the one who's so honest. So.
Yeah, no period, no filter today.
Exactly. And when I thought of like anyone with no filter, I thought of Lilah just because like you're just so known for like being so honest and just speaking the truth about everything. Always. And so like I was like,
and like me and you together, like I'm scared.
No, don't be. But Lilah took the time out to come out today.
I did.
Thank you so much, by the way.
My really busy schedule.
Busy schedule doing
which I don't do anything.
Just outing more people, you know. But
always.
I am so excited to have Lilah here today.
I'm so excited to be here.
I know. Thank you
so much.
It's an
honor. Thank you, baby.
When did we meet? We met like
literally 2.5 years ago.
Tell them the story of how we met.
I was working at McDonald's at the time. I had just moved to LA like 3 months prior, and then our friend Tana was having like a birthday party, and I went. You were there.
It was Tana and Aaron.
You were like the hottest one there. Yeah, it was Aaron's birthday.
Oh my
and so I was
God,
like, who is this
Aaron?
hot bitch? Like literally what? Like why does she look like that? So good. He's such a sweetheart. We just filmed OnlyFans content yesterday. So
you're like,
yeah, no, I wish. Like Aaron, let me suck your dick. I'm bored.
Okay, yes, go on.
But it was like really quick. I feel like that was during my like blackout stage. Like I would literally down a whole bottle of vodka and call it a night. So I never really like remember that stage of my life. But and then she didn't even live in LA at the time, so we met like really briefly. But
it was just like
we're back and better.
Right place, right time. I would say
exactly
because
surgeries later.
Exactly. And like I must say, like you've come such a long way because you're so beautiful now. So like, what have you gotten?
Yeah, she was like looking really rough. Like everything.
Tell them so they want to know.
Since the last time I saw her, which is kind of like really crazy,
2-3 years ago, I feel.
Yeah, like probably like right at 2.5. Yeah. Us like dating, like holding hands.
It's just that raw filter energy. This is my first time meeting her again. You know, so like the first time it was kind of just like
I feel like we hung out literally last night.
Yeah, because the vibe is so nice.
Like finessing guys daily. But since the last time you literally met me, I got forehead reduction, 2 nose jobs. Something with my brows, but I feel like he didn't lift it enough. And then my vagina, which is literally insane.
The main topic of today's podcast.
Yeah, wait, wow.
Wondering too. Yes.
Mama has a puss.
Exactly.
And then my boobs. And I think that's it. I feel like I go under the knife every other week though at this point. And my cement in my ass for sure.
The cement in the ass. So I gotta ask, why Lilah? Like, what was the reasoning for Lilah?
There like isn't one. Like okay,
how
so
did you become the name
my birth name, my dead name was an L name, just like super awful, and it was never me, obviously, just like because it was a boy name. And so when I decided to like change your name, it's kind of crazy because you like literally rebirth yourself, and it's like, wait, what do I like? I've been called a name for 20 years of my life, so like, what do I change it to?
Yeah.
And then so I was like, okay, like Leanne, Lilah, Lily, like I just thought of all the L names possible.
Did you want like something? Because when you're trans, you get to pick a name, which
is
really,
like, thank God.
Which is really tricky because when you're given a name, you're stuck with that name.
Exactly.
But when you can pick it, it's like you want to pick it right.
You're literally rebirthing yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's like insane.
Yeah.
And then it's actually really crazy because I like was thinking like Lily or Lilah or like Lillian, which like Lillian, what? That's not me. I'm so glad I didn't choose that. But then literally like my first month in LA, I met Gigi at Delilah. And then it just it kind of just like I was like, wait, okay, I think I'm Lilah.
So like, would you say like meeting Gigi
Lilah?
Would you say meeting Gigi was like a very like important moment for you? Because
it really was because she was like the first and like really only
because that like sparked up your name
exactly.
And you like when you think of your name, you think of that very very moment
exactly. So it was in my notes and like it was right when I was like fully like transitioning like my wigs and just like really like thriving as like a trans woman, like just starting off in LA. And I was like, okay, it all makes sense. Like, it's perfect. So it just, like, fit perfectly.
That's kind of cool. I did not know
What about you?
that.
I want to know, why did you choose your name?
So, basically, my favorite TV show was The Vampire Diaries.
Hot.
And so, Elena Gilbert.
Okay, I'm literally watching it for, like, the 4th time right now.
Have you seen? Yeah, so Elena Gilbert was one of my favorite characters.
That's so hot.
Oh my God, this is so funny. I'm always interviewing. I never get interviewed back.
No, I want to know about you, too.
This
Hello.
is so weird.
Like,
I didn't prepare to be interviewed, but...
Good.
So, Elena was, like, the character that, like, she bewitched, like, both 2 guys, Stefan and Damon. And so, like, I saw that.
It fits you so well. It's so iconic.
But here's the funny part about that, because that's who I wanted to be. I would like have my hair brown and straight and just like middle part.
Yeah, I met you with brown hair, no?
Blonde hair, but it was straight for sure. It was definitely Elena Gilbert.
You need to show me what you looked like 2 years ago because I like don't like fully remember.
I have a picture of the night that I met you.
Show me. Yeah, you have to.
I'll show it to you. But so basically,
I can't like stop touching my hair.
No, touch your hair all you want.
How don't you do it?
So my Elena Gilbert was kind of like someone that I just always wanted to be, just because she was so like
she's an icon.
Everyone loved her. She was so sweet. But then when I grew up and started transitioning, I ended up becoming Catherine.
When did you like start transitioning?
Which is so funny.
Wait, your name was Catherine?
No. I ended up becoming more like Catherine.
Oh, I was like, wait, what?
A bitch. Yeah, I became such a bitch. Not a sweet girl at all. So I was kind of just like,
what happens when you like transition? You
it's so
you're like
funny.
cute and innocent and like fun and fresh at the beginning, and then you just realize like, okay, now I'm finally like who I've always wanted to be. So I really am that bitch.
Exactly.
You're just really cunty.
Your ego just shoots out the fucking roof.
Through the roof, bitch.
What were you saying?
What did I say?
You were like, when you transitioned?
Like, when did you like fully like transition and like change your name?
So
like how many years ago?
It was sophomore year was when I was.
How old are you now?
I'm 22.
Okay, yeah, no same.
Okay. You're 22?
Yeah, I turned 23 May 2nd. When's your birthday?
January 18th.
Oh, cute. You just turned?
Just like,
happy birthday.
Oh my god, the fact that I owe so much in taxes, I can't get that out of my head.
No.
I'm like trying to focus.
To cut the check because you're not gonna.
Just got an envelope for like my tax, and like I owe so fucking much money. But,
she's like, I think this is like how much I owe for my taxes. I'm like, what do you mean owe for taxes? Because I'm so clueless and brain dead. I don't even know what she's talking about.
Yeah, so basically,
she's like, oh, I owe $38,000. I'm like, what?
So basically, Lilah and I, because we do OnlyFans, because we are self-employed, our tax is a 1099. So that means like
no idea what she's saying.
So basically, any money we get, it's in full. We are responsible for taking a cut out to pay like the IRS, basically.
Right.
And so like
hard pass
because when you worked at McDonald's, this was perfect. You got your check.
I literally used to work at McDonald's.
Yeah. So when you worked at McDonald's, you got your check, right?
Every 2 weeks.
Have you noticed it said gross paid, meaning like how much you
got, and then like the net.
Yes.
Wait, right?
So it would be like Lilah, you made this much, but you ended up getting paid this much, and it went down. You never knew why.
Okay.
Because McDonald's took a cut out.
But OnlyFans doesn't do that?
OnlyFans doesn't do that. It gives you the full amount.
So you always have to... Yeah, OnlyFans people have to pay so much more. It's stupid.
Mm-hmm. And so because it's like
awful.
Easy money, so it's kind of like, okay. But the thing is, it's like
easy.
More money, more fucking problems.
Exactly.
So remember that.
Right.
How has surgery changed your life? Like, would you say surgery changed your life? Like,
for sure.
How so? Elaborate.
Okay, so in a way, obviously, like I feel like everyone who's gotten surgery, especially trans people, it's like in a way like addicting because even like after my like most recent like fucking 5th nose job at this point, like still with the nose cast on, I like went to another consultation for other stuff and like got so depressed and felt so ugly. Yeah, Dr. Lee was like telling me I needed my like eyes lifted and like another hairline this and like a neck something like, and so it's just so easy to like constantly want to like one up yourself, you know? But obviously like working at McDonald's, I never ever thought I was ever going to be able to afford surgery just because like I mean like what $500 a month, like I just was not killing it. And so like being able to choose like your insecurities and fix them, it's like life-changing.
That is nice, huh?
Yeah,
I feel like in a way it's kind of like when I thought of like transitioning, it was kind of just very like when it comes to surgery at least.
Yeah.
Like,
have you gotten anything done to your face or are you?
So I've like as far as like liquid FFS or like
you have no like under the knife face stuff?
No. But I want to though. I want to get under the knife.
Actually,
I've only ever gotten like fillers, so I've had my chin filled out a couple times.
Yeah, babe, same.
Like that was like honestly that my most life-changing surgery. I would even say would be like either my boobs or like my chin because that really turned my face out. But I've got a bunch of Botox only in my forehead.
Every other week.
Every other week. I've had my chin
Botox is my favorite thing ever.
Honestly, it's so... I hate how it doesn't last that long at all.
No. Like, I'll wake up and I'll see, like, one little, like, weird thing about my face and, like, Botox. I don't even know where, but it'll fix it.
Yeah, and, like, it just does. It makes it just, like, a flat little face. I got my chin, I got my lips multiple times.
The chin is life-changing,
The chin is so life-changing. If you guys have like a round face or you guys want to change your chin, I recommend it because it's honestly life-changing.
Chin and cheek filler are like the two that I'm just like,
well, I haven't gotten cheeks yet only because like my face is already wide up here. And so I didn't want it to like widen it anymore. But I do want to get my nose done, kind of just like because I like my nose.
I think you literally look so perfect. I'm like dead ass. I thought you got like FFS 4 times.
No, I didn't. But thank you. You're so sweet.
I love you.
I wanted to get. You're so cute.
I just don't get the forehead. How do you look like that? The brows and the eyes, like everything.
I don't know.
She's like, I was born like that, babe. I'm like,
I was in a way.
I can't relate.
But I wanted to get my nose done, but I just get so scared of going under the knife and like breaking my nose.
I'm joking. No, it's so scary. And even after my second one, I'm like, I went in because like my breathing is still kind of fucked up. Because okay, so after I got the first one, 3 months later, I was at like one of those like mansions in Bel Air, and my friend hit me in the face with a glass door, like fully on accident. But the glass door just slammed right into my nose, and so it fully broke it. Full nasal bone fracture. Couldn't breathe. It like changed the way I like talked and everything. And so finally, after like 8 months, and I like when I was like sober for like a month, I was like, okay, wait, bitch, you need to like go back to your surgeon and fix it. And so he fixed it. But even still now, I'm like, I feel like my nose is like collapsing.
But I love your nose. It kind of slopes. And that's what I love the most. I love a good slope nose. And
Thank you.
Because my nose is fucking straight on
and mine was huge.
I want to get it nose, though. I want to get it injected just like the tip to raise it a bit, you know?
Have you seen Joanna the nurse? But she's like literally like lives here, and she's OG like injector. She'll like inject herself. She like does her own lips fully. She's like,
but that's what I would want to do to my face. That's like just about it though. Yeah. But the big thing is you have your pussy.
I do.
How was the surgery for that? Like, tell me everything. How was it? Was it any complication? How was the recovery for that?
Okay, so getting your vagina, obviously there's so many things like, okay, you could lose feeling. You can literally like, obviously with any surgery, bitch, you can like literally die. And so, but to me, I was like, I think it's going to mean more like whether or not I lose feeling or have like the ugliest pussy ever, like it constantly smells or looks weird. To me, it was better than having a dick, which that's just like my preference. Like other people obviously like love having their dick, and it's like, go the fuck off, bitch. You're still a woman. You're still
I'm those people. I'm those people.
No, I think that's so hot and iconic. And like as much as I loved putting a fat roll of duct tape in between my legs every time I put on a swimsuit, I was just ready for the next step. But it was insane. Like I've never even spent the night like in a hospital ever, like ever in my life, and I just stayed there for 4 nights.
Oh wow!
And my mom could only be there 1 hour a day because of COVID. Like literally got a vagina during COVID. It's like insane. And oh my God, waking up after, you literally, I like can't explain what it feels like, but literally like you laid in traffic and like let somebody just ram you in between your legs. Like it was insane. And like
that sounds
I had like a catheter and was peeing through tubes and like so much stuffing. Like after like 4 days when she took out all the stuffing, I like spread my legs and she like clamped me open and literally went like this, like pulling. It was like equivalent to like 100 tampons like sewn inside of me. It was.
And did it feel weird?
Oh my God, literally getting pulled out of my pussy. And then she like shot water up it, and she's like, okay, now you have to try and like release it to pee, because I was peeing through tubes, and like sometimes your body like doesn't work, like it doesn't work.
Were you scared of that happening?
I was like, what do you mean? Like, what if it doesn't work? And she's like, oh, like, well, just like it could be a complication. I'm like, okay.
Were you like?
I was so scared.
Okay,
but I just like went like that and then just like peed, and it was insane.
So you didn't have any complications then, huh?
No complications. And she like, I'm somebody that no matter what surgery, like with my boobs, I went out to dinner the next day. Like with my face, like it's so hard for me to just sit and do nothing. Like
because you can't have sex for your pussy for like a hot minute, right?
Bitch, that's a whole nother. Yeah. So for
you need a dilator. That's what I've heard.
Ew. Okay, so when you get your vagina, it's like getting a piercing, and like since it's like a literal man-made hole, your body wants to like close it and heal the hole because it was like an incision. If that makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm high, so nothing makes sense.
Oh my God, no! It's like a tongue piercing. You take it out for a night and it closes up.
Exactly. And so with the vagina, after they took all that out, I had to start dilating. And for the first 3 months, you literally have to take like a plastic like dildo, pretty much like a hard plastic dildo. Stop what you're doing, lay on a piddle pad because you're probably gonna discharge.
Oh my God.
And then literally fucking lube it up and shove it inside of you for 10 minutes. 3 times a day. So at 10 a.m., at fucking 3 p.m., right before you go to bed. It's just so much work for 3 months. Like, I'm good.
And did you do that?
Yeah, I really did.
Okay, yeah.
Then you can, like, even if you wouldn't for, like, a day or two, you could tell, like, the depth wasn't as deep anymore.
Oh my God. Did dilating hurt?
No, it, like, has never hurt me.
Do you still have to dilate or no? Because I know after a while, like, one penis counts as like a dilate.
1 to 3 months, 3 times a day, and then 3 to 6 months, once a day. But I, like, sometimes I'll go, like, 2 or 3 days without doing it. I'm fine. Oh. Yeah. And then after 6 months, I think you only have to do it like once a week. So it fully like it's permanent or something. I don't know how it works, honestly.
That's so interesting.
People ask me so many questions about, they're like, oh, do you have this gland? Or like, how did they do this? I'm like, babe, I didn't ask. I just swiped the card and told them to go to town.
And do you mind sharing how much it was?
Okay, I'm like so lucky, and it's insane because like I've talked to so many people who have paid literally like $5,000, $50,000. It's so expensive, it's insane, which is stupid. Other than like Canada, I think it's like free. Okay. And so with my insurance, shout out Blue Cross Blue Shield. I was so scared. I was like, okay, like OnlyFans is thriving. I was like, even if it's like $10,000, like that's fine. Like I think I'll be able to do it, which is crazy to me. And then my insurance was like, okay, it'll only be up to half of your out-of-pocket maximum, whatever that means. And my out-of-pocket maximum was $8,000. So the most I was going to have to pay was $4,000. Okay. And so I like went, I paid my $4,000. And then like 2 months later, my insurance like refunded like $3,800 of it. So it ended up being like literally $200. Because my insurance covered dead ass like all of it.
So how much is like the entire like surgery though?
Like my surgery, like I probably paid like max $500.
No, not how much you paid. How much the pussy cost. For example, like, oh, my boob job cost like $8,000. I had to pay $500, like that, things like that. Like,
was yours covered?
No. I paid mine in full. in cash.
Okay.
So I'm asking, like, how much, like, if you were to walk in, like, what was the, like, out the door price they gave you?
Oh, I don't know.
You don't know?
No, I think it was in the, like, in between 10 and 20.
Oh, that's not bad.
No.
And how long was it until you were able to have sex again?
Okay, so you're supposed to wait I want to know. I know. You're supposed to wait 3 months, which, like, is honestly a long time, but for, like, the first month, it was, like, torture. Like, hell, like, I literally would not wish it on anybody. And then 1 to 2 months, it was, like, healing. So, like, random things would, like, look really weird and gross on it. Like, things would, like, I can't even explain. Like, the swelling was going down, so, like, a stitch would, like, pop out. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. So I waited 2.5 months. You're supposed to wait 3. And I was like, okay, bitch, like, I can't just keep waiting. Like, I get it. I've been dilating. I had a boyfriend. It was my first boyfriend. Yeah. And he knew that he was, like, literally going to take my virginity. Like, she was a born-again virgin. And so I called this one trans girl that I know, Jasleen, and I was like, bitch, what am I supposed to do? Like, how am I, like, how do I get ready for sex? What if I gush blood? What if it smells? Because, bitch, it's like, vaginas are honestly fucking disgusting. Like, awful. They smell like literally a raw Korean fish market. Yeah. And so, it's just so gross. And so she told me, she was like, just make sure you douche, because you have to douche and, like, do you know, like, when you do, like, anal, you, like, put a douche up your, like, ass and, like, clean your hole? You have to do that with your pussy, like.
Still?
Not anymore. I think I'm only supposed to do it, like, once a week. But at first it was once a day.
Okay.
It's like, ouch, like, I don't want to. Yeah. And so, because trans, like, vaginas don't naturally clean themselves as much as cis vaginas. So you, like, have to do it, like once. I don't know.
You have to do it yourself.
Okay. Yeah. And so she was like, just make sure you douche, and then right before you're about to have sex, dilate with coconut oil. And I was only dilating with lube, so I was like, what do you mean coconut oil? And she was like, it'll mask the smell, like, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay, that's, like, kind of smart. And so I did, and he honestly just, like, pounded me, and it was, like, so good. So and I literally cried after, because it was literally just, like, it's so weird, like, having both. Like, I've literally had a dick, now I, like, have a pussy. But, like, it feels the same, like, when you, like, climax, if that makes sense, but, like, in a vagina. It's, like, the most insane feeling ever, and, like,
I'm trying to imagine the feeling, but I can't. So, like,
you have, like, a slit in your skin now, and, like, at the top, there's, like, the clit. It's, like, this, like, weird little, like weird flap of, like, skin, and that's where, like, I think the clit of my vagina was, like, the tip of my dick, if that makes sense. Yeah. So, like, that part, like, still feels the exact same, if not, like, more sensitive and good.
Yeah. And, like, how, like, I'm trying to imagine it, but, like, it's very hard.
It, like, feels the exact same.
As anal?
Like, if a guy was, like, fucking me, like, pre-op, like, what my, like, coochie would feel.
But now it's in the front.
But now it's, like, just in, like, a different place. But it's the same nerves. That's why it's so weird.
So is it, like, would it feel... Because I know that they take, like...
And literally laying back and, like, literally with my legs up, having somebody, like... The first time watching him, like, literally fuck my vagina, I was like... This is crazy.
Just seeing, like, a hole in a dick.
Yeah, and it's, like, it just not being my, like, ass.
Yeah, but, like, I'm trying to... And, like... So I heard that they take, like, your dick and they, like, basically invert it.
They, like... Oh, yeah, so the tip, they, like, I think deadass, like, chop off or something, and then they, like, peel the skin, and then, like, pull it and invert it, and, like, twist it, and, like, tie it, and then staple it, like, I don't know what the fuck she did, and I honestly don't care.
And, like, I've always wondered, can you still come? Because, you know, for men, like, we just jack off and, like, we feel the cum shooting up our dick. And it's like, we see it, and it's kind of like,
oh my God, no, yeah, dead ass.
So, okay. How can you still come? That's
okay, so that feeling that you just described.
Okay.
Like, dead ass when you're, like, about to come.
Okay.
It still feels like that. Like, when a guy's, like, literally fucking you missionary or whatever, and, like fingering me or something, and I'm, like, about to come.
Okay.
That's exactly what it feels like, but, like, through, like, my vagina. Like, it's
I'm trying to imagine this. So we normally feel it from, like, shooting up our dick.
Yeah, so now it was, like, it's, like, an internal, like, nerve of your vagina. And, like, the, like, outside, like, tip of the clit. It's, like, right here. So, like, after sex, like, if you just went like this, like, it's, like, so sensitive. Because you, like, just got fucked and, like, you just, like, came. But it's not, like, coming with a dick. Unless you squirt.
Which orgasm feels better? For it's like, since, you know, like...
Yeah, no, I've, like, literally had both. So I feel like I've, like, obviously had good sex and stuff since having a pussy, but I feel like literally, like, with a dick, like, there was some really, really, really good ones. But I just had a guy eat my pussy the other day for, like, the first time ever, and I didn't even know, like, I could ever feel like that.
Have you squirted yet?
Oh my God, I felt so good. No.
You have not squirted yet?
Okay, no, because squirting, like, is like squirt. Like, it'll, like, literally fucking explode out of you. Like, my pussy gets so wet. Yeah. But I, like, haven't, like, squirt.
You haven't? That's so weird. Like, do you think
Which I wonder, I think I can. Like,
do you think you'll be able to? Like, I heard the sport is just pee.
Is that what it is for cis women?
I heard that for cis girls it's literally just pee.
What?
I know.
No, I have no idea. I really want to, and I feel like it's gonna happen soon.
Yeah, it's weird, but like I would see porn videos of like people like fucking squirting, and I'm like, that doesn't look like pee. It literally looks like fucking clear water. Right? So I'm like, are they supposed to like drink?
And I want to know like where it like comes out of, because it goes like your clit, your vagina, and then your pee hole. Like there's like 2 different holes of your vagina.
Exactly. I want to know how where yours is gonna come out, because yours is like man-made.
Does it come at the top or the bottom? Do you know?
I don't know anything about
vaginas. Okay, yeah, I'm like, me either.
So, do guys love your new pussy? Like, have you fucked any guys like you fucked pre and then fucked them again post?
Okay, that's so weird you say that. It's like, you like read my mind. 2 days ago, I'm not kidding.
Okay.
I fucked this guy probably like a couple of weeks before my surgery, and it was the best sex ever, other than like this one, like top 2 best sex. Pre-op, and then I've been trying to like just like hang out with him since then, but like he's busy, I'm busy, whatever. And he came over the night and literally pounded me like so good, and it was like better with a vagina. For him, because he like knew what he was doing with it. Because I was his first trans girl that he was with pre-op and post-op. Like he had never been with somebody with a dick, and he had never been with somebody with a man-made pussy either.
Did he
so
like?
I was like, bitch, you got it all.
Did you like interview him right after? I would have been like, so how did it feel?
I asked him how it felt, and he said it literally felt like the same as any other girl that he's fucked.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
But just tighter, which like duh.
It's new. It's man-made.
I'm like, baby girl, she's fresh.
Exactly. So I've heard from you actually that you've had group sex.
I have.
Okay, tell me about your.
So have you never?
The thing with like,
I'm like, bitch, tell me.
The thing with like threesomes.
Don't be shy.
I
love a good threesome.
I mean, I've never had any though. But I've seen.
Liar.
I'm serious. Like I've always wanted to have like DP, double penetration, 2 guys. You know.
Wait, how does that work?
Shove it in my asshole.
Both?
Yeah. Why the fuck not?
Wait, what?
But you can live out my dream. You have a pussy.
I know. So because that's what I thought double penetration was, when one puts it in your vagina and the other one puts it in your ass. No, but bitch, I think my shit would break.
If you're relaxed enough, you can fit too. I remember one time I was fucking this guy and he put a dildo in me while fucking me. And when he did
my friend's done that, but I've never like been in that position. Like, ouch.
Oh,
right?
Add that to your bucket list. But
no, I need to. I need to have like a vagina bucket list.
But I have
a list on my phone called Vagina Reset. Yeah. It's like, I had a list of people that I fucked before my vagina, but now I'm like, okay, I'm a virgin again, so I need to keep track of everybody.
Okay, that's smart.
Yeah.
But like, I wanted to have like, the reason why I can't do 2 guys is because like I have an ego, and the idea of just 2 guys high-fiving over me would automatically piss me off.
Yeah, I know, hate that.
Because I have like a very like dominant personality, and like, how fucking dare you think you just
I could
walk up
see you literally
here.
being insane in the bedroom.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'd be scared.
It's like a fantasy of mine, but like,
you've never, okay, as being like a trans girl pre-op, have you ever had a three with a cis girl and a guy?
Fuck no. I don't want to.
Oh, you've never had any?
I don't want anything to do with a girl. And I've had guys. Like, I've had little guys tell me.
Wait, what? 3-ways are so fun. And I had the best like pre-op like 3-ways with like my like cis friend and then like guys. So hot.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
Have you ever had like 2 guys at once though, where you were like the only girl? You need to do that.
Pre-op or post-op? I honestly don't think. No.
Would you want to?
No, like my best one was this like guy who's like 40 is so hot. And then my one cis friend who like was born with a pussy, and then my gay guy friend. Okay. And so for all of us, I was like like literally it was a trans pre-op girl. Like it was just everybody.
So you get turned on by girls too, or?
Yeah, like I feel like I'm like 75%, 25%. Like it has to be like somebody really hot and iconic, like bad bitch vibes.
Okay.
And it's just been like lately.
I can't see myself getting involved with any girl at all.
I think it was after this first orgy. Okay, so little story time.
Yeah,
it was
give us a story.
So I was seeing this guy, we were hooking up, and then I was like, do my friends come? And he was like, honestly, yeah. And so they came, and like, honestly, like way TMI-ish kind of, but there is no such thing as that. We literally did like syringes of Molly up our butt, and I didn't even know that was a thing, but we were fucking for 9 hours, and I literally can't make this up, but like it was like a night I experienced.
Was this pre or post?
Pre-op. Okay. And like the guy had like sex candles. My one friend who was cis had like literally was fucking me with a strap on. Like it was insane, and like I think it just changed my like mind and like sex life for like ever.
So are you like a sexually active person? Would you?
Yeah.
That's so cute because I am too. Because when I moved into this apartment, I made it a goal to get fucked every night.
Okay,
like,
hot.
So, like, if it's
and obviously, like,
of, like, my apartment
some
that I'm
people,
paying for.
I like know they're fucking watching this, being like, "Oh my god, that's so gross." But bitch, as long as you're like actually so careful and like you get tested and you're so clean, it's like, who cares?
Clean,
Shut
right?
up. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm clean too.
Literally just got tested for the first time since my pussy. So I was like kind of scared. I was like
having raw sex.
Yeah.
Am I getting like nutted in? Oh, so you're pregnant. You're pregnant. Are you late?
And honestly, I need to stop though, because literally the UTIs with the vagina is the most painful thing.
Have you had one?
Yeah.
Okay, so what exactly is a UTI? It's an infection, right? But
it's like a urinary tract infection, which I don't think I ever had one pre-op.
I've never
I don't even
one.
know if that's you can. I think you can.
That's if you're a top, I feel.
Okay, wait, yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah.
Okay, have you ever?
Never had a UTI, no.
No, ever topped?
Never. I topped once and I didn't like it.
Okay, I was gonna say I did, but way pre-op. Or
okay.
way pre-transition. So I was like, boy, Lilah. So it like didn't count.
Okay.
What was the question?
UTI. How does it feel?
Okay, so a lot of my friends, like back home in Iowa, when they would be like, "Oh my god, I have UTI," I was from like swimming in the like river or something, and they're like wet bikinis. But bitch, when you get came inside of with a pussy, like, no one gave me vagina 101, and so literally I was just like, I've had to figure out everything on my own. Like at first I was like, why am I discharging so much? And then all my like cis friends were like, Lilah, we literally change our underwear like 2 or 3 times a day because vaginas discharge, but trans vaginas don't as much. It was just like at the start because shit was like rough.
Yeah.
So I had my first boyfriend, and like literally he came inside me, and I just like, I think I was just so high that I like just kind of chilled or something. Or you're supposed to pee right after.
Always pee right after.
Didn't know.
Sex, always pee. After anal sex, I literally start douching.
Okay, after anal sex, I always did. So I don't know why I thought it was gonna be any different with my vagina.
No, it's like you said, it doesn't clean itself.
No, I know.
You gotta do it yourself.
Awful.
Yeah,
it was so painful. Literally, I went to the hospital because it was like it had probably been like 5 days, and I just like wasn't really doing anything about it. I was just like getting high and like being like whatever, and it starts to like give you like really bad like back and rib and like everything. I thought I was dying. I started crying because I thought something was wrong with my pussy. I'm like, oh my god, I fucked it up the first guy I fucked.
All that to your back and everything.
Literally, like your lower, like I couldn't even walk.
What's your body count?
Like post pussy?
Both. Your entire like how many dick has been inside you?
Okay, so pre-op probably like
I'll tell you mine.
Pre-op probably like 27, 28, like 30-ish. But then post-op, I just God, I know some bitch is gonna call me a slut, but I don't even care. Post-op, okay, so I lost my virginity like the first week of November, and now I'm at like 14.
So,
but that's not bad, right?
That's not bad. No. So here's mine. Are you ready? I have a list. So these are guys that I have fucked. If you can count them. So it starts here. We scroll. We keep scrolling. And we
Who's the guy that you fucked? Like, you know how it says time? Who's that Miss Thing? She literally has like a times, like how many times they've hooked up or fucked or whatever.
I fucked this guy 117 times.
Who is that?
I mean, that was my ex-boyfriend. So that's
and you counted every time you guys had sex?
Every time he got up to go like clean himself, I would just literally put in my nose.
Wait, that's kind of everything.
And then this guy that I've been wanting to fuck for a while.
No wrapping.
No wrapping paper means raw sex. So like, I have it like discreetly.
Wow.
So I fucked him. I was so
said no wrapping paper.
I was so proud of myself, and then I have a bunch. I have a bunch more. It's just a lot.
Babe, if you guys are wondering, yeah, we're still scrolling.
And then down here are just dick suckers. Like, these are the dicks that I've sucked. Because sometimes, like, I'll suck their dick.
I need to start doing that. I'm sad at myself. But a lot of sucking dicks I, like, don't remember because I'll do it in the bathroom at the club.
See, I can't do that.
Oh, not me. Anywhere.
So what's your craziest sex story? I want like some insane, juicy, dirty shit.
Okay, so honestly, the syringes of Molly like foursome was insane, and like, okay, so my top 3 like insane sex stories.
Okay.
Fuck, I feel like there's one that I'm gonna forget, but I just don't even care. And then I have to talk about this old sugar daddy experience too. But
okay.
Okay, so the little orgy moment was everything. I went through like an orgy stage because I just thought, and especially pre-op when like girls and the guy just didn't care. I thought it was like so hot and fun. I'm like, thank God, like, because in the end, who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
Like, you know. And then second was this like A-lister celebrity moment, which like we can like get into that if you want, but then insane. Okay, so like 6 or 7 months ago, right? I was pre-op, I was living my life, I had my blonde wig on, full fantasy, everything. And I went to this like rapper's house, like not like Chris like White, but like Chris like blank, like whatever. And I got a gun pulled on me by him and his best friend, and was told to leave because I was trans. And so I was like, okay, I've been there, done that. This was like a stage, like it happened.
Were you scared?
Happened 3 times in 1 week.
Were you like, cause
so scared? Okay, so honestly, one guy, it was famous Dex, and then the other guy was literal Chris Brown, and I just like don't care because like see me and Chris Brown, I don't care. And him and his friend walked up to me and they told me to leave, and so I was like, because at this point it had happened twice before this, so I was like, oh, no way they're walking up to me. And so I left crying, whatever. Obviously, like once I already left, I like left cute. And fast forward 7 months, I can't make this up. I was in Miami for New Year's Eve, and I was just like living my like. This is like not a wig, and I've been wearing wigs for fucking years. And so when you finally like can do extensions, it's like the biggest confidence booster in the entire world. Did you ever do wigs?
I did wigs when I had my hair really fried.
Okay.
And then like once
her hair is insane.
Thank you.
I could puke, literally puke.
And then once I got my hair to like grow out long enough, I was able to.
How long's your natural?
I think it's like up to here.
Oh, cute. Go off.
Yeah. So it's like this up
the
here.
Extensions are so good.
This is my hair up here.
That's your natural. Oh, it looks so good.
I mean, I'm a hairstylist, so my hair has to always look good. Bitch, I will. Like,
okay, period.
If there's one thing, my hair always has to look good. You
can't have always does.
Thank you. You literally can't have a license to have shitty hair. Like you can't. You
it's
know?
True. It's true. That's what my like old roommate was. She was like, it does hair, and it literally she'd wake up and it'd be like this, and I was like, wait, what, babe? Go back to bed.
It's perfect.
Fuck. What was I saying?
Chris Brown for the gun.
Oh, okay. So
like where you're
right. So I was in Miami and I was living my like full like cisgender like fantasy like my vagina like natural hair. I was like, okay, wait, this is kind of crazy. And so I was just so dick hungry, and so I saw this one really hot guy. I was like, oh my god, hey, what are you doing? And he was like going to so and so's table. I was like, okay, we'll go with you. And so I asked him, I was like, oh, are you friends with blank, this girl that I used to be friends with who was at that party where I got the gun pulled on me?
Yeah.
And he was like, no, I don't fuck with her anymore because she brought some she tranny chick with a dick to a party I was at this summer. And then that's when it clicked. I was like, oh my fucking god, this guy's talking about me to me and
hilarious.
Doesn't know that it's me. Like, he didn't know that it was me because I had, like, a blonde wig. Like, I had, like, gone surgery, like, stuff like that. Like, he just didn't know. And so I was like, oh, my God, wait. I, like, kind of have the upper hand because he, like, doesn't know, but also, like, so scared because this is the guy that pulled the gun on me. Like, it was him.
So he didn't recognize you.
He didn't recognize
That's fucking insane.
And so we get in the car. He's like, Lilah, like, get in the back seat.
You get in the car with him?
Babe, what was I supposed to do? Be like, never mind, we're leaving. And when he said that she tranny chick with a dick, I go, what the fuck? I like literally had to blow it off.
No, that's
so
what
we
I
get in the
did
car
too.
and he starts eating my puss. And I can't make this up. First time somebody's ever eaten my pussy. And I was like, oh my God, what if he like clocks something about it? Because like when you're up in a vagina, it's like you're gonna see everything.
Yeah, but you're bold.
I was so scared.
You have a death wish.
Yeah, fully. Literally legs up in the Chevrolet Suburban. We get to the club. Have fun, whatever. It was a moment. We leave, and I can't make this up. He fucked me in the back of the Chevrolet Suburban. Literally had sex with my vagina after 6 months prior, kicking me out for having a dick with a gun. And he was all like, and I told him I lived in Miami. He's like, once you like move to LA, you're mine. You're not fucking anyone else. And I was like, that's not what she told me the last 6 months.
Oh, that is insane.
Right?
Oh my God. Have you ever topped before?
Topped?
Yeah, with a dick.
Like once, like my like junior
Did you
high
like
school,
it?
but it was when I was like a boy.
Was it with like a girl or with a guy?
No, I've never. I was gonna say, I guess I've never fucked a girl, but I literally have. It was with a guy, but I didn't really like it. I don't know, just like getting like.
Did it feel too masculine?
Yeah,
that's how it felt like for me.
Yeah, I was like, I don't like this. I like don't like. I like having the power, but not like that. Like I don't want to like.
That's too much fucking power.
It made me feel so like manly. It was weird.
Yeah. Now I'm about to ask you another question.
Ask me whatever you want.
This question, I want you to take your time and choose your words wisely because the audience might get upset. But do you think you should disclose to a man that you are transgender even though you are post-op?
Okay, so me personally.
Yes. Because there are many people who will not agree with you.
No.
Okay, and why is that?
Okay, so before, when I was pre-op, like even then I was like still kind of like no, but then I was like, okay, but I get it.
Yeah.
Because it's like obviously that's so different, like especially when somebody like doesn't have a pussy. Like some guys, that's just not their preference. That's not what they want, and that's not like transphobic of them. It's just their preference. Okay, whatever. Be like close-minded, I guess. But post-op, I'm just like, I have literally a pussy. At this point, guys have had sex with me and still to this day don't know. And so like now I'm at the point in like my life and feeling comfortable with myself and feeling like beautiful, whatever. Because obviously, you know, like at the like first couple years of your transition, it's like rocky and like you don't like feel or look like yourself. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Of course.
And so now that I'm like so confident with myself, it's like when I'm confident with another person, then yeah, I'll tell you. But like if we're just hanging out or hooking up or doing whatever, like you don't need to know.
You don't think so?
No.
Interesting.
Because like why? Obviously I want them to like if I like want to see this person more, it's like, okay, fuck, I want them to like know me for me and like respect me and like love me, whatever. But I'm like, I don't need to tell people.
Have you noticed guys treating you differently like with versus without a pussy? Because I know when you're trans, guys treat you a certain way.
Ugh, yeah.
And so like now that you
even like,
are not
pre-op and post-op, guys love to fetishize trans women, and it's like so like I've learned to like hate it. At first I thought it was so hot and iconic,
yeah,
but now I've learned to like hate it.
Why?
Because it's like it makes me feel, and whenever like a guy's like, oh, you're trans, or like ask me if I'm trans,
it's so fucking
he's
hot.
like, I'm into that. I'm like, oh no, you just want to drug me and kill me and stuff me with coke. I'm like, you literally want to like murder. I don't know, and you just never know. Guys are so crazy, and like especially in the trans world, pre or post-op, it doesn't matter. Like people are out to get you, and like
they really
you
are.
literally
And
dead, and it's
disgusting.
so scary. Yeah, it's so gross.
Have you ever had sex for money?
I have.
Sugar daddies are like escorting, or
I feel like that's the same thing now.
Well, I mean, like when you're escorting, like I showed you, there's like a full-on ad. You're like,
literally showed me a full website. I've never done that.
You never done that.
I've never done like
so
an
you've
ad.
always just been like
I've like I fucked sugar daddies,
built relationships and all that. And how's dating for you now? Is like you have a pussy. Like, do you think dating is easier, or do you not date at all? And you're kind of just like, let's just fuck.
Okay, so I've only ever had one boyfriend.
Okay, and it's the one that you're seeing right now.
No, I broke up with him. He made
or
like
the one that
TikToks. Yeah, no, the one that took my virginity was my first boyfriend, and it was really cute. It taught me a lot about myself, my life, sex. Like it taught me a lot because like hookups can't teach you that. Like you need to like obviously have a boyfriend. But now I just think I'm at the point like. Obviously, and honestly, part of the reason I broke up with him because like I like accidentally cheated on him.
How do you accidentally cheat on someone? Tell me.
Sugar daddy. But it was very spur in the moment. Like it's just like my vagina was new, and so it's like, what am I gonna do? Be tied down? Like I literally want to experiment. I want to like literally fuck different types of people, different age people, different like I want to like live my life. Like I don't want. I'm sorry, yeah, your dick game is like cute, but like.
You want different dick?
Yeah, so I think like in like a year maybe like I'll be back in my dating game. But I think this year is all about like fun.
Different dicks than you. I don't know, something about it. Like I remember I was like talking to
like one. I know people that have been dating their same people since like 8th grade, and I'm like,
how do you do that?
You haven't like fucked around and like had like a big fat cock on you?
That's just true. I was fucking this one guy. He's like this big 6'6" like army man.
This guy that's flying me to Vegas tomorrow is 6'8"
with a dick.
And so I'm like, babe, I know, I'll show you.
So big.
I'm like, babe, I don't know where that's going.
Does he know tea?
No, I'm like, do I tell him? I literally think I'm just gonna fly there and like not tell him.
Just like if it comes up, it comes up.
And then
like, is all your like identification stuff changed though?
Everything possible.
Okay, so there's no trace of you being a male ever.
On my Instagram, like, or like if you literally type in my name to Google.
Okay, time to fucking start archiving, bitch. Start fucking. That's what I did,
and that's what I'm so torn about. I'm so torn in between, like, literally, like, even from last night, fucking Lil Mosey kicked me out of a party for being literally a man. Like, okay, babe.
Yeah.
Because last time I heard you were fucking trans people too.
Like, but archive that shit if you don't want. If you want,
I want to stand up for the trans community and like be publicly trans and open and like further my like career and like life being trans and like.
It's good to have those up, but like if you want to live a self life,
but then I want to live like I don't have weight. Like there's nothing to clock now, so it's like I don't want you to. And it happened the other day. I hung out with this guy. We literally hooked up, and so clearly we have an attraction. Clearly you didn't know I used to have a dick, and then he went on my Instagram. And there's one just because it's so iconic and funny. Like I literally looked like a fat boy with a fat like tooth gap, and so I obviously left it up. And he found it. It was like so like I have like 800 posts on my Instagram, and he goes
he was digging.
He goes, "Are you trans?" Digging. I go, "Do I look trans?"
Yeah.
And he goes, "No, but," and then sends the link, and I go, "Oh."
Someone to tell him.
And he like literally got so mad. He was like, "You need to tell people." Like literally, I feel so disrespected. And I'm like,
have you ever like had me like threats?
For sure.
Oh my god, same. So
literally, guys love to like get fucking scary with trans people.
No, so I was talking to this one guy. I met him he was a bouncer at a bar.
Okay.
Security. And so
I love a good security guard.
At the end of the night, I was like, oh my god, you're so cute, this and that. I'll show you him, and actually
wait, literally watch it be the same security. Was it in LA?
No, go to LA.
I know she never comes.
And so
guys, I'm in Orange County.
I know. Thank you so much for coming up this way. But, so basically,
told the driver to floor it.
Him and I started dating for a bit, and like he got really attached. We never had sex or anything, but he was so fucking hot. And then
This is him?
This is him.
I want him to like snap me in half.
Here, so like...
Was his dick game ends?
Well, I never saw his dick because... Well,
how do you look like that?
Like what? Like he just... Girl, he was in love.
You know who you look like? Who? Have you seen that one TikToker, that Katarina Rosamajil girl?
Oh my god, you know what's so funny?
You look like her. Throw up a picture.
You know what's so funny? So my escorting ad, before I got banned, I was using her photos.
Deadass? Her hair, like you guys.
I was literally...
How do you make your hair look like that?
I'll show you in a second.
Okay.
But so when I was an escort, when I first started escorting, I didn't want it to be publicly known that I was escorting, and so because I didn't want Elena to be like on an escorting ad.
The fact that you know you're that hot though and could literally use her photos is
exactly. And so like I would literally, I would take her photos and post them, and then like so.
What if she saw it?
Well, I don't.
You didn't care.
I didn't care. But here's the funny thing:
her dad's like, "Are you escorting?" She's like, "What?"
She's on a TS escort website. She's never gonna go to TS escort website.
Her boyfriend
but
sees
bitch,
it.
you know what's
He's
so
like,
funny is I would fucking see other girls using Victoria's Secret models on there, and I'm like, okay, bitch, that's a fucking reach.
There's a Victoria's Secret model who's trans.
I heard.
I couldn't tell you her name though. I'm like so brain
yeah,
dead.
same. But anyways, and so like whenever you make when you're gonna come for an escort,
not with her.
They make you send in a photo of you holding up a sign to verify that it's you.
You had to hold up a picture.
And so I made my hair like parted the way hers was. I like added the blue contacts, the fucking white veneers. I did everything, and so like the photo,
the white veneers.
The photo got approved.
Was it Facetuned or literally you just looked so hot?
I mean, I had to like tweak a bit too because I would take her photos, but I wouldn't just post it directly. I would Facetune her. Like I would Facetune her a bit to give her like my like face structure and everything. Right. But like whenever men would come over,
this is so good.
Whenever the clients come over, they'd be like, "Oh my god, I'm so happy you're real."
Whenever the clients,
whenever the clients come over, they would always be like,
"No, that's always so weird." Because like I'll have my days where I feel so ugly, and then like that would happen. Like a guy would go over to like look at me, whatever. He's like, "Oh my god, I thought you were fake. I thought you were a catfish." I'm like, "Oh shit, people think that." It's kind of hot.
Of course, yeah. And so like, but the thing is, I actually was a catfish because that girl wasn't even
like, babe, that wasn't a picture of me.
That bitch was in fucking Georgia, and so I'm over here. Where
she lives?
Yeah,
she's so rich and hot.
And so I'm over here like, yeah, babe, it's me, of course. You know, and because like my little photo that I sent it matched the girl in the photo, they gave me a verification check.
Okay, wait. So when did you start doing that?
I think it was around last year. It was 2019.
Yeah, because you're 22, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay. And then later, I escorted for a whole year, 2019.
Okay.
And then into 2020, this year, I stopped because I moved into here and I got scared doing it.
Yeah.
But I would still have my ad up.
And where did you live before? Like, was it not scary before?
I had a roommate, my military roommate. He was this big buff guy. And so, like, I felt so safe. He didn't care. And so, like, I felt
I need a roommate
safe.
like that. I have a two-bedroom and I'm looking for somebody to just, like, move in and, like, be so hot and, like, protect me.
Do it. I want like a big buff gay guy do it.
No, I really want to.
But so I escorted there, and then I kind of just stopped when I moved to here because I was kind of just like, I want to put that behind me. My ads.
Everyone does it. It's like a cute little like time in your life, but then
to like get money up.
It's like okay, bitch, like let's move on.
Yeah, and like it was fun. But
I got my bag. I'm bored.
Exactly, and so like I still have my ads up to promote my OnlyFans. That's just about it because I don't. See
I make literally accounts on everything, and then my bio's like OnlyFans.com.
Exactly.
Gibney Lilah.
Exactly. Do you have any sex tapes like out there?
Out there, no, but I want to sell it. It was the one with the syringes and Molly. We recorded the whole thing, and I edited it into like a 3-minute montage. I'm going to show you after this because it's
very insane. What was that one?
You can't let me forget to show you though because it's very Jay Alvarez.
Yes, very that.
Okay, so not even my biggest flex, but like kind of not even like a flex. It just like shakes me to my core because he's probably one of like the first social media people I like followed.
Okay,
and so this summer, my friend like
it was just a juicy story.
No.
Oh, no.
But I was on shrooms, and we ended up at his house, and it was literally only me, my one friend, Jay, and then his 2 friends that, like, lived there. And so it was literally just the 5 of us, which I never thought I'd even be in that situation.
Were you post or pre?
Pre, but he didn't even know. No one knew.
Okay.
And so, which is weird because I'm so used to like getting clocked. But he didn't know. And then we were talking about OnlyFans, and he was like, "Show me your OnlyFans." And I'm like, "Wait, okay, like that's hot." And so I showed him my OnlyFans, and then I was like, "Show me your OnlyFans." And obviously, he doesn't have one because he's doing just fine.
Yeah.
But he was like, "No, but let me show you the sex tape," and he had 3. So imagine that times like 5 because that one wasn't even the long version. And full HD, I literally was so fucking horny, and I was on shrooms, and like I just wanted him to literally like rip me to shreds.
Yeah.
So I saw it before anyone else did.
That's
Fuck
insane.
you guys. I started the coconut oil trend.
So what kind of like content do you have on OnlyFans? If
What'd
not,
you say?
like what kind of content? If not sex tapes, what do you have?
Okay, so now my OnlyFans manager wants me to find somebody to fuck me and make my like first ever sex tape, but I need it to be iconic. So
you have an OnlyFans manager?
Yeah, so my OnlyFans manager helps me. She like organizes all my content, tells me like when to sell stuff like that. So thank God, because otherwise I'd be like hopeless. But anyways, she wants me to do a sex tape. But now, pre-op, honestly, I showed everything. So she helps you because she knows like what people want. And so she's like 5 outfits, 5 sets, 5 photos, spread eagle in mirror, 5 photos, holding photo, like
damn, it's like
bending
that.
over dildo in ass, almost in ass, covering tit. Because this like obviously people want to pay to like see the full thing, so like she really helps me like level it up.
That's insane. Yeah.
So before I was like literally showing full dick, everything, and now I like obviously show like pussy.
I want to see your dick later too. Okay. Show me that, and then I want to finger your pussy.
Okay.
I want to
do whatever you want.
Like that could be so fun. And you're so
I'm down. As fuck.
We'll do it at dinner or something.
Okay.
Oh my god, that could be so fun. I'll take you anywhere you want. I'll show you around Orange County. What kind of food do you like?
We'll figure it out. I'm excited for our little date. I like want to like date.
We're gonna hang out all the way until the sun goes down.
Thank God. I was bored. I fucking hate LA. But no, I want to like start making more, but it's like I've already showed everything. So because some girls I know, like they're like, yeah, I haven't even showed nipple yet. I'm like, then how are you making money?
Yeah, because I'm selling in the messages, but I don't
I've just always sold or showed everything because I don't
really
care.
Big fan of that. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, same. I show everything because if you have your OnlyFans price really, really high.
And is yours free?
No. Some girls do it free and they charge in the messages. For me, I just have at a set price up front. You pay that set price and you have everything. Only because like the reason why I don't do messages is because you're always getting new followers.
No, exactly.
And so like, I mean, if it was like an automatic thing that
it's hard to do by yourself.
You got to manage it every single time you get new.
What's the most you made in a month? Can I ask that?
Of course, it was when I first moved.
Oh, the first couple months were insane.
When I think I made about like, I think 20,000 in 1 month.
Hot. Mine was 11.
Yours was 11, mine was 20. And like, that was like, that when I got my 20,000, I was like, I can do whatever the fuck I want now. I'm gonna get my apartment, get my car. I was just like, I am like insane. I'm unstoppable.
And then it slows down. You're like, what?
You're like, what the fuck? Like, and then that's when I started posting my OnlyFans on my ad, my escorting ad. And that's when I kind of started promoting it there.
Okay.
Like whenever clients would text me, like, hey, are you available? Can I see you? I'd be like, I'm actually unavailable, but guess what?
Go to my OnlyFans.
You can find my porn videos here. And so like, I have hella sex tapes on there.
I was gonna say, you have sex tapes?
Oh, of course. Like I have like
okay, so I need to show you a picture of my like old dick, and then I need to show you my sex tape.
I'll show you. You can look at all my sex tapes you want. I have videos of me fucking coming on there, like literally me coming in here.
I have those, but not like full sex tapes with the dick.
Oh my god, no! Please make a sex tape with a dick. It's so much fun. Like I fucked so many guys on there. Like let me show you. Let me show you one of this guy that I fucked. Okay. He lives in LA. I don't know if you know him, but he was so down to show his face, and I was like, okay, that's fucking insane. Like,
okay, wait, pause. So have you? I'm just thinking about it. Have you ever like literally been walking into your place, like not even like an escort thing, just a hookup or something, and like been like, oh my god, wait, I still haven't told this guy that I'm trans, and then because I had one experience, like literally we were walking to my apartment, and I go, oh my god, wait, I have to tell you something.
And
he was like, what? And I was like, I have something happen. Or it's still going.
Yeah, it's just the battery's gonna die. So the memory card's getting filled up. I don't know, but good eye, baby girl.
Yeah.
So the only time that's ever happened to me was that one guy that I was dating, the bouncer.
Okay.
Oh my god, I didn't finish the story.
Yeah, wait, what?
We got distracted.
What bouncer?
The security guy
in Orange County.
That I showed you, the guy.
No, I know, but like at what bar?
Oh,
does Orange County have bars?
Yes. I mean, I don't know if I'm allowed back there, but so after he found out, when I told him, because the guy literally fell in love with me. Literally told his mom about me and everything. And then I know I'm fucking hell. And
when I had my first boyfriend, his mom like called him. And so we got like Hollywood Fixed together, and his mom like I guess in his hometown saw it, and she was like, I just had to find out you were gay through social media, and he was like, what? Because like I was born a guy, and so some people like are just so uneducated and weird that she literally was like, you're gay.
Well, she's a mom. She's old fashioned. Of course, it makes sense, you know. But like, damn, that's
but I was like, oh, maybe I have a clit. But try again.
Yeah, and so
next caller.
I love those. Oh, your energy is so cute.
I love you.
And so basically, when I told him and he found out, he was kind of just texting me. He was like, you know what? So I thought about coming to your house and just destroying your fucking shit, beating you the fuck up, this and that.
And then some guys get like pissed. It's so scary.
Yeah, and I wasn't even scared. I was like, I mean, you can do it. You know where the fuck I live. My big ass
do whatever you want.
Like, I have a big ass dog. She's here. Like, try it. So basically, he wanted to just beat me up, and he was like, I thought about fucking.
Kind of hot.
But here's the funny thing, though.
Do you like getting like literally? Obviously, you're talking about like genuinely he wanted to beat you up, but like during sex, do you like? Being
oh my god, yes!
I am literally such punched in the fucking face.
So that one tall ass 6'6" Marine guy, he was the first guy to ever slap me across the face during sex, and I loved it. And
when your vision goes blurry, it's like.
And the thing is, you can't just let anyone do that. He has to fit the role. Yeah. And like this guy was like
some guys will do that. I'm like, stop.
Yeah, you're like you're fucking 5'9". Weird. Yeah. Stop it. But like this guy was like
to be 6'8".
And he was so buff and like he slapped. Boom! I was like, I lost my fucking vision, forgot my name for a bit, and I loved it. And then he did the one thing that I love the most. He literally opened my mouth and said, "Open your mouth," and he went into my. Oh my god!
That's my favorite thing. Some guys don't like it. I'm like, wait, what? Are you mad?
But like, here's the thing, though. It has to be from the right guy.
Duh. And if it's like, it's only with a certain guy. I'm like, oh my god, please just fucking spit in my mouth.
Yeah, but like, if it's like some guy that's like just doing it because they know you like it, it's not the same.
What's your like favorite thing to do? Like not even during sex, but like with like, okay, I know this is really random, but I was just thinking about it the other day because one of my friends asked me, and my favorite thing is literally like, again, pre or post op, it doesn't even matter. I do it to every single guy. Like when I'm like when they're I always do that.
No, you're fine.
Whenever they're laying like on their back, stomach up, and you're like straddling them. And you guys are just like making out, like having foreplay, like, sucking his dick, whatever. Yeah, but not like you haven't like rode his dick yet. Just like foreplay.
Okay.
Yeah, just like making out, sucking his dick, whatever. And your hands are like interlocked, and you like throw him back, and then they try and like get up to like make out with you, and you just like choke them, like throw them. And I just love having like power in like the weirdest ways. Like I can't explain it.
Yeah. I mean,
like watching them like struggle. I'm like, wait, that's so hot.
Would you ever do like anything? Okay. This is a really funny question, but have you ever had a golden shower?
Okay, so if I know what you're talking about, it's when someone pees on you, right?
Oh, of course, yeah.
Okay, yeah, so this guy the other day that I was hooking up with, he didn't know that I was trans. And we hooked up, I left, he like asked me if I was trans. That one, while we were hanging out, I like was sucking his dick. He was like pouring 1942 on me for OnlyFans. It was honestly so hot. And he asked me, he's like, can I pee on you? And I was like, next time. Because I told him I was like,
would you let him pee on you?
For OnlyFans, honestly, yeah.
Okay.
Because I told him I was on my period because I didn't have a spray tan. I didn't like dilate and shit, so I genuinely like just wouldn't. And I honestly didn't want to fuck him.
Yeah.
And he like wasn't like paying me, so I was like, what?
Yeah.
But yeah. And so I think I would do it for OnlyFans because I know it would like make a bag.
It really would.
And so like if that means like somebody peeing on me, like literally I've had so many like gross drunk moments. Like I've thrown up on myself and like seen it. Like, do you know what I mean? Like I don't get grossed out by stuff. So literally pee on me. I need money.
What about shitting?
I don't think I'd let anyone shit on me unless they're like just so hot. I'm like, you can shit all over me.
Well, I'm gonna have to shit on Lilah when this podcast is over.
Dead ass. Expect it on both of our OnlyFans.
Just me pushing.
You literally just taking a laxative pill and going to town.
It's a fucking waterfall on your little tits. Like that could be insane.
Little tits. I'm 36 triple D. You crazy
36 triple D.
Yeah, I feel how good that one.
Wait, hold on. How many CCs did you get?
475.
Yours is 475?
Yeah.
Guess what? Mine is 475.
Those are good,
mine is 475. Squeeze them.
Wait, when did you get yours done? I was stalking your Insta and I couldn't like tell. All of a
I
sudden,
got mine done, and here.
Like, what were they before?
So I had
natural.
Yeah, I had like natural tits before.
But they were that big.
Yeah, they were, but
I was gonna say, wait, cut it because I want to show you mine.
I'll look at it in a second. But this is I got 475. See, so this one's.
Wait, we literally have the same titty? Wait, you're like my like soul sister. I literally am obsessed with you.
Yeah, so this one is 475 and this one's 440, I think, because I had more breast tissue on this one.
Okay. And so no, mine are both same, I think.
Yeah, so they need to put a smaller implant just to make them level.
Did they do your through the nipple?
I have a big incision.
Oh, okay.
And like, I mean, I thought about through the nipple, but I got scared only because I didn't want to lose nipple sensitivity.
Mine is literally just doing that. I'm like.
So you still have nipple sensitivity?
Yeah.
Where did you get yours?
Through the nipple. Wait, okay, like cut it.
Your nipples are so cute. Oh, they're so feminine.
Like snaps.
Mine are like dark and just like look at my incision.
I don't think so at all, babe.
My incision's like right here.
Why do you have tape on it?
Because it's.
Did you just get it done?
No. Look how bad the incision is.
But why do you have tape?
Because it's like a silicone.
It's not even that bad.
That fades the scar. So like the tape.
Really?
Is like
get a scar camo. My friend got it. She got a breast lift and a boob job. Like she did both, and so she had a scar right here, and then like it was like a T. This one, it went up the tit, and then it was all below.
Yeah. Ugh. But I just
hot. It's not even that bad.
I mean, it's just
we love a good boob scar.
I just hate writing guys, and then the first thing they see is like the scar.
But when a guy's fucking you, they don't care about your nipple.
And that's what I realized. That's what I've literally came to realize, because I've had guys like, I'm like, does that turn you off? And they're like, no, it's fucking tits. At all. Like, they're tits. Like, it's fine.
That's how I feel with my pussy, like that one little scar. So I think I'm gonna get scar camo.
I want to see your scar though in a bit.
Okay.
I want to see what you're talking about. Okay. Huh?
You're already like literally on your knees looking at my pussy before that.
Oh my god! So when she first walked in, I said, "Let me see your pussy," and I literally had her stripped down. And I was just kind of like looking at it, and like Lilah's just so comfortable. I love it. It's just so raw and open. So I was kind of like, I love that so much. So
there's never something I like wouldn't show or wouldn't talk about.
Yeah, I mean, I love how, because I've had like so I reached out to a few people, and like, a lot of them they didn't want to come on because like
why?
Because my podcast was just very like raunchy.
You should get other like trans girls. No, is it all trans girls?
I have messaged a lot of them, and they're all down. But I'm just trying to fit them into my busy schedule.
Like who?
Well, I mean, I can't. I can't expose it. I have guys too, because
period. I trans guys or just guys?
I have guys that I've hooked up with, and I want to bring them on and ask them.
Wait, I was gonna say, you should get like. Yeah, get guys and like ask them like their thoughts on like trans
100%.
And stuff like that.
So I have this guy flying in, I think mid-February. He's so hot, and he's gonna like, I'm gonna ask him like, how was it fucking a tranny?
Because he fucked.
Of course. And so
that's so hot.
And it's so hard to find guys who are willing to talk about it
and be open and confident.
And so when he was like, oh yeah, I'll totally be down for that, I was like, perfect.
Thank God.
Show. But like a lot of
confidence is such a thing with guys. It's the most frustrating thing, pre-op or post-op. The guys that just can't be like
honest
and confident.
And like going back to what I said, like a lot of girls like they don't want to come on because like I guess my show is too raunchy. And like the thing is, I love that. I love that so much. I love because people love honesty, and like I feel like when you shelter like just like
and honesty, especially being trans, it's like educating. Like you being honest isn't hurting anyone.
Yeah, and like we're talking about raunchy stuff, but like don't act like you're not doing it behind closed doors.
Exactly, everyone's doing it regardless.
They just don't want to talk about it. And so like you're so open, I'm so open. Because it's kind of like when you're so open about everything, you don't have to worry about anything coming back to you because you just let it all out.
Nothing to hide.
Exactly, and like it's such a good feeling that I love so fucking much.
And with the confidence thing, like especially so I hooked up with this one guy, and honestly, like 6th grade little boy, fat, pre-trans Lilah, because I used to be like, I was like a big like little boy. Oh my god, ew, what? Literally is shook at that this even happened, but I fucked this like my one and only like A-lister that I fucked, and it was like such like a not like fetish, but he like was only into trans girls, and but also fucked like 6 girls too. Okay. And so to me, I'm just like, imagine how iconic it would be if like a rapper, like celebrity, was so just like open and confident with like.
But they'll never be.
But why?
It's just like
I think so many guys are scared that like, oh, I fucked them. Or I'm attracted to them.
Society.
They used to be a boy, so I'm gay.
They don't want to get like backlash for it because they.
But society needs to fucking change.
It's society for sure, but I mean like. For given how like we've come actually a pretty long
so far,
way. Yeah, like we have like
it's insane.
rights now. The fact that we
have
rights is literally insane.
We're like minorities.
Exactly, we're normal now. But yeah, that's guys aren't open like that, and I wish that was the thing that they could be more like confident about. But it just comes to sexuality, and I feel like they need to be comfortable with themselves in order to talk about these things, and a lot of times they're not.
And even fucking Lil Mosey last night, I'm like,
oh my god, yeah, tell me about that because I saw in the story like what happened.
So so I'm like. I know this sounds like so annoying, but I'm like literally friends with Sean Kingston. We were there like all summer, and like his house is so beautiful. But then like Famous Dex tried to jump me, so like his security had to escort me out. Literally, babe, I'm not kidding. I was sitting by the pool, fully duct taped, looking so hot. But he found out that I was trans. And
was this before?
It made him uncomfortable. Before. And then like a couple days later, the Chris Brown thing happened, and Sean was there.
But you never learned.
And no, I never learned. And so Sean has literally seen Famous Dex and then Chris Brown, so he's seen it all. And it was his birthday yesterday, and so we were going to his house, and fucking Lil Mosey was there, and I always see him, and we've had like some weird encounters, but like in the end usually he's like, we say hi to each other and it's fine, like he's not rude anymore because he knows that I will literally call him the fuck out. And literally I was with my one friend who like is gay and glams, and he's so hot honestly, and he was like, and we walked in with a group of girls that Lil Mosey invited, literally Lil, because he's 5'5" and he's dead ass 18, and he was like, them too, the trainee needs to go. And then Ethan was like, what? And then somebody was like, something faggot. And so then I like caused such a scene because I was so drunk, but like, don't be fucking rude.
What scene did you cause? What did you do?
No, I was just like literally screaming, being like, y'all are fucking trash. If you want to literally lick my clit, all you have to do is like, I was just like going crazy.
Being the girl.
Like, don't be rude. Yeah.
So they just had you escorted out?
Yeah.
What other stories have you had? Because I feel like you're always running into like celebrity problems.
Okay, so one I can't talk about, which is stupid, but the
bitch never learns. She just never.
I never ever learn. Like it's either like Yeah, there's always just awful encounters, and it's like, Lilah, just stop surrounding yourself. If people ask me that, they're like, why don't you like just stop going like into these situations? And
yeah, you literally
because they sound like appealing when like so and so is like, oh, so and so said rapper. You're like, oh, that's hot. You're like, he wants to pound a trans girl. And it's like, no, man, he wants to literally pound a gun inside of you. Or I was literally hooking up with this one singer guy. He's like, probably like B-list or something. Okay. And I laid on, we were about to have like a three with this girl.
Pre or post?
Literally post like a couple months ago.
Okay.
And I laid on his gun. And I was like, what? And then we just like ignored it. He like set it aside and we continued. But I was like, oh, okay.
There's a gun there.
Yeah, no, like literally fully like in my pussy. Like fat Glock.
Oh my God, you're insane.
We love a Glock.
Lilah is literally
queen of getting Glock spoiled.
But you guys...
And I just giggle like, Lilah, you're gonna get shot.
Like, were you not scared?
No, always scared, but always just think I'm like invincible. Like even posting all those stories last night, I know Lil Mosey's friends with like scary people and I'm probably about to get shot soon. So like, it was really
are
nice.
You not?
Really
are you
nice knowing you? I love
scared?
you.
Are you not scared at
so
all?
So scared. And so many people have been like, Lilah, you need to be careful. You need to get security. I'm like, you're right.
Like I would always
not security for anything other than the fact that like deadass like these people are crazy. Like they can find out where I live in 2 seconds and literally just wait outside and shoot me.
Exactly. And so like you need to be careful.
I know. I actually do. Like,
you just got your pussy.
So nice
you need to fucking die. Like imagine getting your pussy and then dying. Like that's so awful. But you guys, that wraps it up for this podcast with Lilah. Thank you so much. She just wrapped it
so quick.
Yeah, it's been 1 hour, girl.
Oh, period. Okay,
we've been sitting here for talking for like one.
We have so much more. We could talk for hours. We're psycho.
Well, I mean, now I have a reason to bring you back.
Part 2.
Yeah, I'll just have her back all the time then. I love this. You're just so
I'm gonna make you like have an orgy with me.
I would love that.
Honestly, that'd be hot.
I mean, I'd be a little nervous.
But why?
There's just...
Oh, and I have so much to tell you after we get off too.
It can't be in a room full of dicks. I mean, it can't be in a room full of pussies too, because I can't do...
No, both.
No.
Maybe
I can't
me, you, 2 guys, and maybe 1 other girl.
I can't do anything with a girl. I'm not attracted to that. I will literally sit there and just
dog
her.
I feel you. And... You did not just say that. That's how I was. I'd be like,
Lilah, what the fuck is that doing here? Get her out.
Yeah, that's how I was the first time. I was like, ew, what am I supposed to do with that? But then I was just so drunk that I ate this bitch's pussy, and then it was kind of just like...
Yeah, see, I can't have sex drunk, because when I get drunk, I get tired. I just want to go home and go to sleep.
You're one of those.
I'm one of those.
Oh, babe, I literally was drinking 1942 on the way here.
I know, I fucking saw it, and so like, I
poured it into my Starbucks cup, and I was like, gas it, sir.
We'll get you drunk later, because I'm driving, so you're fine.
Okay, thank God.
Yeah,
she would be that sober bitch.
I am that sober, because the thing
is... That's hot, though, I love.
I'm just very like, I've seen girls who get so drunk and like probably
sloppy and awful.
Yeah, like I've seen those hot messes. Last thing I want to be is a hot girl.
Is the hot mess.
And so like I'm just there like, okay, this is
I love being the hot mess.
You know? And you are the hot mess.
Is there Mastros here?
There is, but I'm not really a fan of Mastros. When I tried it, it wasn't that good.
Okay,
but, I mean,
I'll let you show me around Smirkio.
Okay, yeah. Just tell me what you like though.
Me just thinking anywhere with daddies. I'm like, let's go to Mastros.
It depends what's doing outdoor dining and like all that stuff.
Is everywhere open here?
I think it's outdoor dining because it just like released it to me. It was just cute because
that's how it is in LA. It's like, thank God.
If you came 2 weeks ago, girl, everything was fucking closed.
Everything was closed here too? Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's how it is in LA.
Like, awful. It's not just you, but...
Awful.
You guys, we're going to wrap this up. I'm going to go have some juicy talk with Lilah off camera.
Show her my sex tape.
Mm-hmm. We're just going to get really dirty.
Yeah.
If you guys like this podcast, give it a big thumbs up.
Literally, thank you so much for having me. It's been amazing.
When I thought I knew the first person I wanted to bring was you.
Wait, and I haven't even told you this, but keep going.
Because when I first met you, you were just so like honest and open.
Right.
Bitch, when I first met Lilah at Tan's party, she was literally going around telling everyone she was trans. And I was like...
It's true. I was like, I'm trans.
And I was like, Lilah, you kept doing that shit.
You really did talk some sense into me. I learned so much from her and I met her for literally 5 minutes.
Yeah, I literally was like...
She was just so hot and quiet and unbothered.
I was like, Lilah, you can't be doing that. That's so unsafe for you.
Yeah.
She literally was like... Her introduction was, hi, I'm Lilah and I'm trans.
I'm trans.
Hi, I'm Lilah and I'm trans. Hi, I'm Lilah and I'm trans.
Wait, I literally would do that.
Yeah.
I kind of forgot that part of my life. I'm not kidding. I'd be like, hi, I'm Lilah, I'm trans.
Yeah, and I was
like, babe, they didn't ask. And they don't
exactly.
care.
And I was like, baby, just like...
Literally stop that.
That's not who you are. Like, I told her, I was like, that's not all that you are. That's not all that defines you. Like, you're Lilah and like show them
you're
Lilah.
More than that.
You're not just trans, you know? Like, you don't need to introduce yourself as just
she's
trans.
a woman.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, you're so much more. And so I told you to stop doing that. You know? But...
And okay, wait, really quick. I can't... You guys... Okay, wait, what day is it? It's like Thursday or something?
Probably.
Okay, so Thursday. I think you messaged me probably on like Monday, and not kidding, I have text messages with this girl on Saturday, and she sent me your video, and it was like how to escort or something, trans escort something. And she was like, literally, Lilah, you need to get on this girl's podcast. And she's like, Elena, she's OG. And I was like, wait, bitch, I know her. And I was like, you're right. And then I was like, wait, what the fuck? Like, blah, blah. And you messaged me, and it was this really weird manifestation. And so... Hi.
Now she's here, and I'm gonna definitely bring you back because this whole blonde and brunette duo.
I love
Barbie Princess and the Popper. No, like, are we kidding? I'm just like you. Like, exactly. Like, I love a little blonde and brunette. Like,
me too.
I just look like blonde and brunette. Like,
and no wigs. Like, just be so hot. Bitch, we're so sis.
This is my hair. We don't wear wigs.
No, ever.
But you guys, we're wrapping this podcast up right now. We're getting distracted. But thank you guys so much for coming on. Thank you guys for tuning into my podcast. You can stream it on Apple Podcasts,
everything,
Spotify. Like, I'm on everywhere. And I'm so fucking... I mean,
she goes everywhere. She's so famous. It's insane.
Like, thank you. Like, where would I go? Like, oh my God, keep Apple, the plaque that says John.
What is that? Oh.
That plaque says John Lou on it.
What do you... Was that your birth name?
That was my birth name. You didn't know your birth name?
No.
Fucking John. What was your birth name?
Luke.
Oh, that's so fucking hot. You know, it's the hottest, like, male.
What?
Like,
it's not hot.
The hottest name for me is, like, Hunter.
So hot. I would do anything for Hunter.
I would do anything with a Hunter.
We do.
You know?
Duh.
Even if he was, like, fucking 5'9".
Hunter, if... No, too far. if you're under 6 foot, you're done. But if your name's Hunter and you want to shit on me, let me know.
You want to slap me, let me know.
Well, don't like slap me.
Destroy my fucking shit.
I just got a new nose. She's like, light my fucking closet on fire with her 200 pairs of Louboutins.
But yeah, that says John Lou.
I was getting distracted.
It's not funny.
But like, change it.
I can't because I already got the 100K plaque.
What do you got on YouTube?
I think it's at 400,000 now.
Oh, bitch, you're gonna have 500,000 in no time.
And so, like, I want to call them and be like, hey,
can I just get like a new one?
Hey, yeah, can I just get a new one?
You could, I'm not kidding.
I don't know if you can because they have a new style now. It's silver.
I can like ask like Jordan for you.
Yeah, thank you.
I would love
that because I want a new one. Like, that's just embarrassing. My biggest achievement, and I can't bring guys and pussies.
I was gonna say, like, imagine if like. Well, I guess you just don't care. It depends how like confident and unbothered you are, and you're so confident and unbothered and hot, so it doesn't even matter. But like.
Imagine a guy walking in, oh my God, you're a YouTuber?
Like,
and I'm like...
What do you say? That
you know
was like your
so
brother?
Funny? When guys would ask for like my baby photos, I would show them my sister.
Me and my sister looked alike when we were little,
and
too.
So
but now I've gotten so much surgery, I'm like, sorry, sis.
Toddler. And they're like, oh, you look so cute. And I'm like, that's my sister.
Okay, so, never mind. I was going to ask more questions, but guess
do it.
Okay, so have you ever brought in a guy here, hung out with a guy, and he just had no idea? Or like never?
Here?
Like, not even here, but just like, have you ever brought a guy to your place or like... went out with somebody.
Oh my God, all the fucking time.
Oh, and they just don't know.
They just don't know. Okay, yeah, the thing with me is kind of like they won't know unless I want them to know.
No, exactly. Same.
And so like, why did those tampons in my restroom for a reason? When they go pee.
Oh my God, I need to do that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, so you need to send me all the links. You need to tell me where you got that beer cart or liquor cart because I don't have one and I need one.
I would send you everything, but I have like a little box of tampons right above my toilet.
No, I.
So if they ever have any like questions, that they're like, "Is this bitch a man?" They're gonna go pee. They're gonna lift the seat up and see the right there tampons and be like, "Oh,
wait, trans 101."
Exactly.
Duct tape and tampons, bitch.
I've never duct tape. That seems so painful to me. I don't know how to. Like, does the tape just come rising out of your ass?
Yeah.
Like, how do you hide that? Like, do you just have tape going up your back?
Like, you literally like put it right here, like right like where your like pubes are, and then you like literally like strip, and then you go. Or I always like put on my bikini first but then I like just really got the hang of it to see like where it would come out, and you just like. Pull so far back up into your butt crack.
And like,
but what I don't understand is that trans girls who have boyfriends and obviously are fucking them, I'm like, when I would take off the heavy duty strong ass duct tape, like first of all my like shit would hurt, and second of all there'd be like duct tape like residue for like sometimes like a couple days because like some of that strong ass duct tape like doesn't like.
How like what's the pain level taking it like off 1 to 10?
Taking it off / literally it just being there and you like sitting and you being in your bikini and functioning going to pool stuff literally was equivalent to like post-op surgery. Like it was like literally hell.
Ouch. Hell. Oh my God.
Like there's been times where I would literally like, start crying and just be like, okay, just like take a shot, like, you'll be fine.
Yeah, well see, we have this new thing now, it's called Tuck It Up, so you don't need to worry about
that. I never did that though. All my friends like told me to do that and I just never did. Because I don't think I would do the like I wouldn't make it I want to do like thigh gap the house.
Yeah, because in order to do that, you need to like have it on 24/7. But you wanted the bikini where it just kind of like doesn't show any like panty lines.
Exactly.
And so like that, you wouldn't have like that either way. It was more so just like under dresses, under pants, or some shit.
Exactly.
But you guys were like so far off the time. But thank you guys so much. I'm like this is like the second time.
We get so distracted.
This podcast.
Thank you guys.
I'll let Lilah close the podcast out. Do it.
Wait, what do you say at the end? Like what's your
you like baby girl?
Bitch, we've had so much fun being here today. Literally being so hot, talking all the shit that you bitches wanted to know regardless. No filter ever, and literally stay tuned for next. What do you do every week, month? Like, what's your thing?
It depends. I want to do every week.
How you feel?
Exactly.
She's like, depends on the week.
It's whenever I'm like in the mood to like talk about things, you know. That
right. No, you really do. Especially for podcasts, you have to be in the mood, and that's what it's for YouTube
and like
too.
the thing with podcasts, kind of
you can't film if you're like not feeling it.
Exactly. And like when it comes to podcasting, it all goes into the voice, because if you're listening to it on Spotify and Apple and you're very monotone,
no, awful. No one's gonna.
So you gotta like, all right, everyone,
just cracked out off the shit. Exactly. Which literally we are, anyways.
Exactly. But this is episode 3 with Lilah Gibney, and I'm
next time,
so
you guys
happy you guys are tuning in to Elena raw and bareback.
Raw and bareback always.
Exactly. But get tested for STDs, please, because that's what we don't want.
It's true.
But you guys, thank you guys so much.
Take a shot for us.
And until my next podcast, bye guys.